You open your eyes. It's 2:17 a.m. again. Another night, another trip to the bathroom. You sigh, rub your eyes, and wonder, is this just aging? Or is my body trying to tell me something? Waking up multiple times a night to urinate isn't just exhausting, it's a red flag. For millions of older adults, especially those managing diabetes or kidney concerns, frequent nighttime urination or nocturia can quietly erode strength, memory, and heart health over time. But what if the answer isn't more pills? But what's on your plate? Today we'll uncover 3 powerful vegetables that help balance fluids, support kidney health, and stabilize blood sugar, helping you sleep through the night naturally. Backed by science and grounded in everyday nutrition, these veggies could be your body's secret weapon for better sleep and healthy aging. If you care about senior health, preventing aging diseases, and want to live healthy after 50, this is the place to start. Like what you're hearing? Hit like, subscribe, and share your experience in the comments. How often do you wake up at night, and what's helped you the most so far? Now let's dive into the first vegetable that might just change how you sleep tonight. Part 1, zucchini, the fluid balancing, blood sugar lowering vegetable your kidneys will thank you for. It's 2:00 in the morning. Again, you shuffle to the bathroom, barely awake, legs heavy, eyes stinging. You don't even look at the clock anymore. Because what's the point? You already know what it's going to say. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. For millions of older adults, especially those navigating life with diabetes or mild kidney issues, frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, is more than just a nuisance. It steals your sleep, your energy, your focus. But what if the solution wasn't another pill, but something as simple as what's on your plate? Let's talk about zucchini. This humble vegetable is quietly becoming one of the most valuable tools in the Senior Health Tips playbook. It's not flashy, it's not exotic, but zucchini offers 2 powerful benefits that directly target the root causes of nocturia, fluid retention, and unstable blood sugar. First, let's look at the mineral that makes zucchini so effective: potassium. Potassium helps the body release excess sodium, which is one of the biggest drivers of fluid retention. As we age, especially past 60, our bodies become more prone to holding on to water, especially when we eat too many processed foods or don't move as much. That water builds up silently during the day and leaves your body when you're trying to sleep. But with a steady intake of potassium-rich vegetables like zucchini, your kidneys don't have to work overtime at night. You reduce water retention, ease swelling in the legs and feet, and begin sleeping more soundly. Then there's the blood sugar connection. Zucchini is a low glycemic food, meaning it doesn't spike your glucose levels. That's especially important for adults managing type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, where frequent urination can be the body's attempt to flush out excess sugar. Keeping those levels stable reduces pressure on the kidneys and lowers the chance of waking up repeatedly throughout the night. And there's real science behind it. A 2022 review in Frontiers in Nutrition found that increasing low glycemic vegetables while lowering sodium intake had a measurable effect on nighttime urination frequency in adults over 55. Zucchini was specifically highlighted for its ability to regulate fluid levels and support kidney function, 2 major concerns for healthy aging. But this isn't just theory, it's real life. Margaret, 71, from Asheville, North Carolina, spent years waking up 3 to 4 times a night. She assumed it was just normal for her age. That is until her daughter, a nutritionist, helped her change one thing: adding sautéed zucchini with olive oil and garlic to her dinners 3 times a week. Within 10 days, Margaret was waking up only once per night. She said it felt like she finally reclaimed her nights. For those seeking natural health for seniors, zucchini is an easy, safe place to start. It's soft on the stomach, fast to cook, and doesn't require fancy ingredients. Even better, it hydrates the body without overwhelming the bladder thanks to its high water content paired with gentle diuretic properties. Need ideas? Try these. Slice and sauté it with olive oil and garlic, simple, nourishing, and flavorful. Spiralize into zoodles as a low-carb, blood sugar-friendly pasta substitute. Roast with herbs and a pinch of black pepper for a satisfying side dish. Each method supports better hydration, gentler digestion, and a calmer night's sleep. If you're committed to senior nutrition that doesn't rely on medication, zucchini is a natural step forward. It supports blood sugar control, reduces fluid overload, and helps your kidneys operate efficiently without the crash of processed foods or the harsh effects of some diuretics. Remember, small shifts in your daily meals can lead to big changes in your nights. Zucchini won't solve everything, but it might be the beginning of a better routine, one where your body rests, your bladder relaxes, and your sleep becomes truly restful again. Because after 60, the quality of your sleep is one of the most important investments you can make in your healthy aging journey. And this simple green vegetable might just be the quiet hero your body's been waiting for. Part 2. Spinach, the leafy lung of your kidneys and bladder. There's a reason doctors and nutritionists call spinach a superfood. But for adults over 50, especially those struggling with blood sugar swings or nighttime bathroom trips, spinach might just be the most underrated medicine in your fridge. Spinach does something remarkable. It doesn't just nourish your body. It works with your body, helping your kidneys filter better, helping your bladder relax, and giving your blood sugar a chance to stabilize. And it starts with one quiet mineral: magnesium. Magnesium is a game changer, especially if you're dealing with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. This essential mineral helps your cells respond more effectively to insulin. In simple terms, it helps your body use sugar the way it's supposed to. When your cells are insulin-resistant, sugar builds up in the blood. The kidneys go into overdrive to flush it out, often in the middle of the night. That's where spinach shines. Just one cooked cup delivers nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. It's one of the most magnesium-dense vegetables you can eat and one of the easiest for the body to absorb. But magnesium is only the beginning. Spinach is also packed with dietary fiber. And fiber does two incredibly important things for older adults. First, it slows down how quickly sugar gets absorbed into your bloodstream. That means fewer spikes and fewer crashes. Second, it improves digestion in a way that supports your entire system, including your kidneys. This is more than just theory. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 60 who increased magnesium and fiber in their diet had significantly fewer nighttime bathroom interruptions and improved kidney markers. The science is catching up with what traditional medicine has known for generations. Leafy greens help keep the body's filters clean. And then there's the inflammation piece. Spinach is loaded with antioxidants, especially vitamin C and vitamin E. These nutrients work like a fire crew in your body, calming inflammation and reducing the damage caused by high blood sugar, poor circulation, or age-related stress on the nervous system. That includes the nerves that control your bladder and urinary tract. When inflammation is down, pressure on the kidneys goes down. When oxidative stress drops, your bladder calms. And when both are in sync, you finally start sleeping through the night. This is the kind of doctor tip for older adults that doesn't require a prescription, just a little consistency in your kitchen. Let's talk real life. Elaine, 74, from Bloomington, Indiana, had been taking 2 over-the-counter bladder control supplements for nearly a year. They helped a little, but not enough. She was still waking up 2 or 3 times a night, sometimes more. Her granddaughter, a dietetic student, suggested adding half a cup of sautéed spinach to her dinner routine. Within a few weeks, Elaine noticed something she hadn't felt in a long time: stillness. Not having to bolt out of bed, not listening to her bladder dictate her night. What made the difference? It wasn't magic. It was magnesium. It was fiber. It was healing from the inside out. And here's the good news: spinach is easy. Sauté it in olive oil with a pinch of garlic. Blend it into smoothies. Add it to soups or stews. Whether raw or cooked, its nutrients support your body's most vital systems, especially if you're aiming to age gracefully and independently. For those on a journey toward healthy aging and better nights, spinach is more than just a salad ingredient. It's part of your strategy, a daily habit, a quiet partner in your pursuit of energy, mobility, and peace of mind. And let's not forget weight. Carrying extra weight, especially around the belly, puts added pressure on the bladder. Spinach is incredibly low in calories, high in volume, and helps with satiety, making it one of the smartest choices for those over 60 looking to reduce nighttime urination and manage weight naturally. Spinach doesn't promise overnight miracles, but day after day, plate after plate, it helps restore the balance your body has been craving. The key to longevity secrets often isn't hidden in labs. It's growing in fields. It's waiting at the farmer's market. And it might just be sitting in your crisper drawer right now, quiet, green, and powerful. Spinach is your kidney's best friend, your bladder's reset button. And for many older adults, the first step toward waking up: rested again. Part 3, cucumber, the gentle water releaser that helps your body let go. Every night, your body works quietly to reset. Your heart slows down, your muscles rest, and your kidneys, if they're overwhelmed, begin to push out the extra fluids your body couldn't handle during the day. That's when you wake up, again and again. The cycle repeats. You return to bed, frustrated eyes heavy, only to rise again an hour later. But what if one of the easiest ways to reduce those nighttime bathroom trips came from something as simple as a cucumber? Cucumbers have long been used in senior home remedies for a reason. They're not just hydrating, they're naturally cleansing. Packed with over 90% water, they act like a gentle internal sponge, helping your body flush out unnecessary fluid buildup without shocking your kidneys the way stronger diuretics often do. The secret lies in balance. Cucumber is a natural diuretic, but unlike medications that can cause electrolyte imbalances or overdrain the system, cucumber works slowly and safely. It encourages the body to let go of what it doesn't need, extra sodium-trapped water swelling, while protecting the kidneys from stress. For older adults, especially those dealing with swollen legs, puffy hands, or mild hypertension, this kind of support can be a game changer. According to a 2020 report in the Journal of Aging Research and Clinical Practice, mild natural diuretics like cucumber and celery were associated with improved sleep quality and reduced nighttime urination in adults over 65. But the benefits don't stop there. Cucumbers are also rich in antioxidants, especially flavonoids and tannins. These plant compounds help calm inflammation inside the body. When blood vessels are inflamed, your circulation suffers. When your circulation slows, fluid builds up. The result, swelling, poor kidney performance, and pressure on your bladder. Adding cucumber to your daily meals helps cool that internal fire. It's one of those daily habits for longevity that requires no pills, no effort, just consistency. Take Richard, 69, from Missoula, Montana. After his second knee surgery, his legs began swelling by early evening. His doctor recommended limiting salt and elevating his feet, but that only helped so much. His wife, a retired nurse, began making him a small salad each night with sliced cucumber, olive oil, and lemon juice. Just a handful. Nothing fancy. Within 10 days, his swelling had lessened. But what surprised him more, he'd stopped waking up 3 times a night. Sometimes the body doesn't need drastic change. It just needs help moving water where it belongs. For those focused on healthy aging, cucumbers are the perfect ally. They hydrate without overwhelming, cleanse without stripping, and they're one of the few vegetables that cool inflammation while supporting bladder health. If you're wondering how to make cucumbers a part of your routine, here are 3 simple, refreshing options. A cucumber salad, thin slices tossed with lemon juice, olive oil, and a pinch of salt. Cool, light, and easy on the stomach. Cucumber-infused water, add slices to a glass of filtered water. For extra benefit, drop in a few mint leaves to aid digestion and soothe the bladder. Fresh cucumber juice, blended and strained, it makes a soothing drink on warm afternoons, far better than sugary beverages or caffeinated teas that irritate the bladder. Cucumber's easy, it's gentle, and it's something you can start today. Nocturia doesn't have to be your new normal. Your kidneys, your bladder, and your sleep all depend on one thing: balance, and few vegetables restore balance as quietly and effectively as cucumber. Whether you're just beginning to explore natural health practices for seniors or you've been managing bladder concerns for years, cucumber is a small choice with lasting benefits. Not only does it support your body's natural ability to release what it doesn't need, but it does so with kindness. No crash, no side effects, just better nights and lighter mornings. Sometimes aging well isn't about doing more. It's about removing the things that weigh you down, fluid fatigue, inflammation, and making space for healing to happen. That's where cucumber fits in. And for many older adults, that small green vegetable is one of the quietest, most powerful tools on the road to sleeping through the night and living well during the day. Part 4, why managing blood sugar is the missing key to ending nighttime urination. For many people over 50, waking up multiple times a night to urinate feels like just another frustrating part of aging. But what if it's actually your blood sugar, not your bladder, that's to blame? There's a hidden link most people never talk about, and it starts long before the bathroom trips begin. When your blood sugar levels are too high, especially in the evening, your body tries to protect you. One of the fastest ways it can lower glucose is by getting rid of it through your urine. It's your body's emergency plan. But that plan comes with a cost-frequent nighttime urination, or what doctors call nocturia. This is where the cycle begins. Elevated sugar in the blood pulls water into the kidneys. The kidneys respond by making more urine. That leads to more trips to the bathroom, more interruptions, more tossing and turning, and by morning, you're exhausted. But there's more to it than just flushing out sugar. Over time, high blood sugar does something far more damaging. It starts to wear down the nerves that control your bladder. This condition is called diabetic neuropathy, and it's far more common than people realize. The National Institute of Diabetes reports that over 50% of people with type 2 diabetes develop some form of nerve damage. And when those nerves affect the urinary system, you get symptoms like a constant need to pee, incomplete bladder emptying, weak urine flow, waking up several times a night even when your fluid intake is normal. This is why managing blood sugar isn't just about avoiding future complications. It's about improving your right now, especially your sleep, your focus, and your energy during the day. Just ask Linda, 65, from Sarasota, Florida. She was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 6 years ago. Her numbers were under control, more or less, but she was still waking up 4 times a night. "I thought I just had a small bladder," she said. But when my doctor explained that it was actually my sugar spiking after dinner, it all clicked. Linda started tracking her evening glucose levels. She cut out late-night snacks and began eating more low-glycemic foods like spinach and zucchini at dinner. Within 3 weeks, she was sleeping through the night again, something she hadn't done in years. This isn't a one-time story. It's something more and more experts are paying attention to. A 2022 study in diabetes care found that individuals with higher fasting glucose levels were twice as likely to experience nocturia even when kidney function appeared normal. Why? Because the problem wasn't the bladder, it was the sugar. If you're aiming to live healthy after 50, one of the smartest things you can do is stabilize your blood sugar. That means more fiber, fewer processed carbs and meals that keep your glucose steady instead of spiking. Your kidneys feel the difference. Your nerves feel the difference, and your nights become peaceful again. Even if you don't have diabetes, blood sugar fluctuations can still impact your sleep and urination patterns. You may not see it on a glucose meter, but your body feels it. That afternoon soda, the big bowl of white rice at dinner, or the late-night dessert, all of them can silently elevate blood sugar levels for hours. And when your body tries to correct it, the kidneys take over, the bladder fills, and your rest disappears. This is why managing blood sugar isn't just a medical issue, it's a sleep issue, a quality of life issue. And for those of us looking for daily habits for longevity, it's one of the most powerful levers we can control. Think of it like this. Stable blood sugar ensures less stress on the kidneys. Less stress on the kidneys, fewer emergency flushes. Fewer flushes, deeper, more restorative sleep. And over time, that rest helps your body repair itself in ways no medication can. You don't have to overhaul your life. Start with one smart step. Replace one high-carb dinner with a vegetable-based plate. Drink more water earlier in the day. Eat your last meal a little earlier in the evening. Every small action adds up. Because in the end, what you do to your blood sugar, you do to your bladder. And if you want fewer bathroom trips and more energy each morning, managing your glucose may be the missing key you've been overlooking. This is how real healthy aging begins, not with more pills, but with more awareness, more control, and more nights of deep, uninterrupted sleep. Part 5, the vegetable mistakes making your nighttime urination worse. You're doing your best. You've started eating more vegetables. You've cut back on sugar. You're even sipping green juice because it seems healthy. But the truth is, some well-meaning habits might be making your nighttime urination worse, not better. Let's break down 2 common mistakes that could be silently sabotaging your sleep, especially if you're over 60 and already struggling with frequent bathroom trips at night. First, salting your vegetables too much. You might not think a little salt matters, but for your kidneys and bladder, it matters a lot. When you add too much salt to your steamed spinach, roasted zucchini, or stir-fried greens, your body holds onto water. Sodium is like a magnet for fluid. It pulls it into your tissues and keeps it there during the day. But at night, when you finally lie down to rest, your body tries to rebalance. Gravity no longer pushes fluid down into your legs, so your kidneys suddenly get the signal to release that stored water. And where does it go? Straight to your bladder. That's why oversalting even healthy meals can trigger more frequent nighttime urination. A 2017 study from Nagasaki University in Japan found that reducing daily salt intake by just 25% led to a significant decrease in nighttime urination episodes, especially in older adults. That's not a myth. That's science. Take Joyce, 72, from Toledo, Ohio. She was trying to eat healthier by loading up on green beans, bok choy, and kale. but she seasoned everything with soy sauce and garlic salt. She didn't realize that flavoring to taste was adding over 2,000 milligrams of sodium to her day, nearly the full recommended limit. Her legs stayed puffy, her nights stayed restless. Only after switching to low-sodium herbs like rosemary and lemon zest did she notice a change. 1 month later, she was down to waking up just once per night. Salt hides in more places than we realize, even in vegetable broths, prepackaged salads, and homemade soups. The body of someone in their 30s may handle it, but after 60 it adds up, and your kidneys will let you know. The second mistake: drinking vegetable juice too late in the day. Juicing sounds healthy, and in many ways it is, but timing is everything. A tall glass of cucumber spinach juice at 8 p.m. might sound like a smart move. It's full of antioxidants, hydration, and fiber, but it's also full of liquid. And when you drink it too close to bedtime, your kidneys kick in right when you're trying to wind down. Even worse, juices remove fiber, the very thing that slows down digestion and sugar absorption. Without it, you might get a faster spike in blood sugar, which triggers a faster fluid shift and more urination. That's why many healthy aging experts now suggest eating whole vegetables earlier in the day instead of relying on late-night juices. Fiber, water, and nutrients still get into your system, but in a way your body can manage without disrupting your rest. For people looking to build daily habits for longevity, the solution isn't avoiding vegetables. It's understanding how and when you eat them. Eat most of your vegetables by late afternoon. Choose steamed, roasted, or raw options without heavy sauces. Use herbs, citrus, and garlic instead of salt. Avoid drinking more than a few ounces of vegetable juice after 6 p.m. These shifts may seem small, but they add up, especially when your body's already doing its best to keep up with age-related changes. Vegetables are powerful, but like any powerful tool, they work best when used wisely. Too much salt, too much liquid at the wrong time, or too little fiber can all backfire, even when your intentions are good. If your goal is to live healthy after 50 and finally get uninterrupted sleep again, pay close attention, not just to what you eat, but how you eat it. Your kidneys, your bladder, and your energy levels will thank you. Because at the end of the day, or more importantly, at the end of the night, rest isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about giving your body the right conditions to heal, restore, and recharge. And sometimes it starts with a salad. Just hold the salt. Zucchini, spinach, and cucumber, simple, familiar, and often overlooked. But together they form a powerful trio, not just for nutrition, but for senior wellness. For those waking up night after night, these vegetables aren't just food. They're support for your kidneys. They're calm for your bladder. They're quiet strength for your body's natural rhythm. When you help your blood sugar stabilize, when you lighten the load on your kidneys, something beautiful happens. Deep, uninterrupted sleep returns. No pills, no side effects, just the right fuel at the right time. Because after 60, healthy aging isn't about doing more, it's about doing what works. A well-balanced plate can become the best sleep aid you've ever had. If this video helped you understand how food choices affect nighttime urination, consider sharing it with someone you love. Sometimes one small change in the kitchen can transform someone's entire night. If this helped you, don't forget to subscribe. Your health is your greatest wealth.